'Twas the night before retirement, when all through his head not a thought was stirring, not even a dread. The work was completed, the colleagues been missed. Across the threshold his wife he had kissed. The children had gone, their careers embryonic, while visions of grandchildren gave quite the tonic. His wife with her interests and him with his plans, they approached their next phase like young, eager fans. When on the TV there came quite a matter, he stopped to listen, his mind full of chatter. Quick to his computer, had he left it too late? Nervously he logged on to see his new fate. The news on this day gave cause for concern, but what it all meant he could not discern. A fear lingered on the pit of his belly from the grave news he had heard earlier on the telly. What mistake had he made? Could their money be stronger? Should he have stayed working for longer? As he sat down slowly to think it all through, a vision appeared, someone he knew. Familiar he was, though his face he couldn't recall. Older somehow, but that wasn't all. Eyes full of joy, a lightness of heart. This man had made living an art. His days were full, his experiences many. Retirement was not spent saving the penny. A camera full of photos he kept in his hand, of things he had done, long walks on golden sand. Experiences, some old, some new, he never wavered. After all, this life is to be savoured. He was older and wiser, a real life achiever. Others might call it having joy de vivre. He gazed to his distance as though memories he was listing. Realising the message, this man's eyes started misting. The work was done, his identity known, himself 20 years on is what he'd been shown. Then he remembered the advice he'd been given. On short-term news, your plan isn't driven. With a sigh of relief, all was well again, thanks to the counsel of one Andrew Nelligan. Back down the stairs he excitedly bounded. It's okay, my dear, to his wife he expounded. To Paris, to Sydney, to Auckland, to Rome, to Madrid, to Zurich, to Athens, then home. This retirement's for living, for doing it all. We've laboured too long, let us not stall. Having worked for 4 long decades, a new chapter awaits, so onwards and upwards, keep spinning the plates. And then in an instant, they knew it was time, much to be done while still in their prime. All that was left was an echo from the distance. Retirement is for living, not just existence.